What's up? Right, yeah, new week, new video, technically. Last week I was starting the process of doing the diesel heater and I didn't have the right, well, I had the right part, but obviously for me it wasn't, I wanted something to fit a bit differently so it's a lot more secure, which is this bit I ordered. And obviously you drill your bore of the van in the floor and then that slips like that, and then your diesel heater on top of that, and then this is underneath the van so you can seal around it and all that lovely stuff. And here's where I made a boo-boo, because I ordered it and then waited for it to be delivered. I did a different video where we were doing how to wire up your fan, and I didn't check that I had the right size hole bore. Now I know you can use a jigsaw to jig your way round the circumference, but there's too many bits of, I suppose, risk where you might chop a bit more off or it won't sit right. So with a hole bore, you're precise hole cut. The biggest hole bore I've got is 75mm, and I need 129. So yeah, not going to do that today. Instead, now to find something else to do, because I've been henching my bets all week on waiting for this part to do it and to get the rest of the video done, only to find out that I didn't have the right size drill bit. Woohoo! So, scrapping the idea of doing a diesel heater. While it's sunny, I think we're going to do a case of how to tackle that pesky, lovely thing that occurs on all vans, is rust. Lovely rust. I've got some white paint. I believe it's the right colour white. This could go terribly wrong, but I'm going to start on a low point just to see whether the white matches, because yeah, I've been rest assured that this is the correct tone of white. It's meant to be polar white. Hopefully the van is polar white. So we're going to do that because I can't do the diesel heater. So I'll possibly do the diesel heater next week video, or I might leave it and do the floor, finish the floor and then do the diesel heater. That might make sense actually, because then I haven't got to worry about cutting around the diesel heater. Blessings in disguise, I suppose. Blessings in disguise. So yeah, that's that. I hope you all had a lovely week, and a lovely weekend. It's been a hot one over here. So yeah, I mean it's warm now, but I'm not feeling too much of it because I don't know if you can hear the fan, but the fan's going and it's circulating a nice flow of air through, which is nice. Right, rust. As you can see, just some surface rust, but oh, I need a little bench to sit on, really, don't I? Wire brush, and you see you've just got a lovely accumulation of rust there. And obviously, you've got your seal going along there. Normally, this occurs obviously driving around in the lovely UK. Is you'll get this lovely rust. Now the trick is to knock as much of it off as possible and then reseal it and go from there. Obviously we've got a little bit up here, but again this is all surface rust, not structural rust or anything like that. There's only a few places where this she's got it, but you know, it will be what it be. Right, so what you want to do, you go. one paintbrush. Don't laugh at the paintbrush. I stole it off my wife's little arts and crafts place. Don't tell her. You just need some red oxide paint. The red oxide primer I've got is this one. Now, a lot of people don't use this type, or they'll use a different type or special automotive red oxide. I've never had a problem with this stuff. It's down to your personal choice, to be honest with you. Right. So here's a question for you all while I'm opening this. With my uploads, would you prefer the videos to be uploaded on continuing to be uploaded on a Friday, or would it be better on a weekend? Dip your paint in red oxide. You don't need a massive coat of it because it's good stuff. It only does its job. So you just coat round. Now in this heat it'll dry pretty quick. Don't worry about trying to like keep it all neat at this point, okay? Because you're going to be sanding it, possibly, depending on how the finish works. But generally speaking, this red oxide is the best stuff you can buy for stopping rust. It's brilliant stuff. Just make sure it's all covered like that. Hello, bud. What you got for us? Nice one. Cheers, mate. It's my birthday this weekend, and my wife said she's got a delivery coming. I've now got the delivery. I don't know what it is. I want to know. Anyway, so yeah, that's what you need to do to start off with, and then you'd get. I went and bought this stuff. It's high coat, double acrylic. Yeah. This is the special one to match the Mercedes paint. Yeah. So the other side of the van, I'm gonna do the sills here. You know what I was saying about the rear quarters? I weren't going to do them. I think, given how much it's bubbling already, I didn't want to tackle this bit yet, but I figured while we're doing the whole lot, we might as well do the whole lot. So this could end okay. Right, a bit too close. I have applied one tiny little bit of a coat of this stuff just on there, as you can see. Now, I don't know. I think as a preemptive and just as a little touch up, that's not bad. The colour pretty much, as it looks so far, matches. But there's a reason why I want to do it here rather than up there. Just because if the colour doesn't match, it's easier to blend this in than it is up there. catch my drift. Right. So we're going to let that dry. Here is basically ready, but I want to see what this finish is like. Yeah. Because I don't want to put that there.